Hi guys, here's E. Fermented rice, or called 酒酿, is a crucial ingredient for many Chinese snacks. It adds extra flavor, but also sometimes works like yeast. You can use the same method to brew rice wine or make a Chinese dessert. Depends on the rice leaven you use, the recipe can be slightly different. So just follow the instruction on the package. Here I use 500 grams of sticky rice. Soak them in cold water overnight or even 24 hours until they are easily breakable with our fingertips. I like to steam them with a steamer and a silicone sheet underneath for about 30 minutes. However, you can also just cook them with a bit of water. The sticky rice can be quite hot after steaming. A high temperature might kill our leaven, so try to cool it first before moving on to the next step. Here I'm using a rice leaven which I bought on my last trip to China. You can also use it to brew rice wine, which is somewhat a sweet rice drink with very little alcohol content. Dissolve 4 grams of rice leaven into 370 ml of lukewarm water. Once the rice is cooled, pour in the leaven liquid straight into the rice and loose them slightly with a spatula. Poke a little well in the middle, which will be filled with rice wine and help us determine if the rice is successfully fermented. Sprinkle a bit more leaven on the surface and cover the pot with a lid. Let it rest in the temperature around 30 degrees Celsius for about 36 hours. After about 1.5 days, we could already smell the wine. We can use the liquid to make our Chinese oat dough, something very similar to sourdough. The rice, on the other hand, is a crucial ingredient for many Chinese traditional desserts. Store our fermented rice in a clean and sealable container in the fridge. It will turn even sweeter after a couple of days. They can last for at least a month if they are correctly refrigerated. Did you subscribe yet? If not, click here, click here, click here. Every day watch new videos at 6 p.m. Here are my 2 recommended videos. Thanks for watching. See ya. 谢谢大家。